A funny thing has happened in tech over the past few years. The most exciting jobs got the most attention, but the most dependable jobs kept quietly doing the heavy lifting. When people imagine remote IT work, they often think about software engineers building the next big platform, or AI specialists doing something futuristic and highly paid. But for a lot of people, that is not really the goal. The real goal is simpler. They want a remote job that is steady, useful, reasonably paid, and still needed even when the market gets weird. That is where boring but stable remote IT jobs come in. And honestly, boring gets a bad reputation. In the working world, boring often means repeatable. It means structured. It means the company needs the work done every week, not just when a new initiative launches. A boring job can be the one that keeps the lights on, keeps employees productive, keeps software usable, and keeps systems secure. Think about support roles. They are not flashy. Nobody posts glamorous content about resetting user permissions, solving VPN issues, or cleaning up ticket queues. But businesses always need help desk and technical support. If employees cannot log in, if tools stop working, or if access breaks, the company slows down immediately. That makes support one of the clearest examples of a role that stays relevant even when the economy gets shaky. Then there are systems analysts. This job is quietly powerful because it sits in the middle of business and technology. Systems analysts look at how work actually happens, where the inefficiencies are, and what needs to be improved. It is a lot of process thinking, documentation, and workflow design. Not glamorous. Very valuable. Quality assurance is another underrated path. In a world where everyone celebrates shipping products fast, QA people are the ones asking the boring questions that save companies money. Does the feature actually work? What breaks if we update this? Did anyone test the edge cases? That is not sexy work, but it is the kind of work that protects customer experience and keeps teams from creating their own disasters. Security is maybe the best example of boring work being important work. The strongest security teams are not chasing drama every day. A lot of the job is routine, reviewing alerts, patching weaknesses, managing access, enforcing standards, documenting incidents, and reducing risk. It feels methodical because it is supposed to. Good security often looks quiet from the outside. And then you have database and data infrastructure roles. These jobs revolve around backups, permissions, performance, migrations, restoration, and data integrity. Again, not a glamorous pitch. But if a company's data is messy, unavailable, or insecure, the damage can be huge. That makes this kind of role a stable bet for people who like careful, structured work. What all of these jobs have in common is that they reward consistency. They are not just about brilliance. They are about being dependable. Can you troubleshoot clearly? Can you document what happened? Can you follow process without getting sloppy? Can you communicate well in a remote environment? Those habits matter a lot more than people think. That is also why these jobs can be great for people who are not obsessed with becoming internet-famous tech workers. You do not need to be the loudest person online. You do not need to chase every new trend. You need to become useful in ways companies actually pay to keep around. And that is the real takeaway. Stable remote IT jobs are often hiding in plain sight under ordinary titles like support specialist, QA analyst, systems analyst, security analyst, or database administrator. They may sound boring on paper, but boring can pay the bills. Boring can create career momentum. Boring can lead to a very good remote life. So maybe the better question is not whether a remote IT job sounds exciting. Maybe the better question is whether it solves a problem companies will still have next year and the year after that. Because in tech, the jobs that last are often the ones nobody brags about enough.